Palm Sunday is a crowd throwing a parade and then telling Jesus, "We love you, we just need you to fit our agenda." Jesus rolls into Jerusalem. People are waving branches like it's a Super Bowl parade, shouting, "Hosanna!" Throwing down cloaks, losing their minds. The vibe is, our guy is here, the chaos is over, the nightmare ends today. And honestly, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want someone to show up and fix the whole beautiful disaster? Fix the economy, fix gas prices, fix your family text, your attention span, get you a job, fix the weird emptiness that somehow survives even after coffee, success, therapy, and pretending you're just fine. Everybody in that crowd wanted saving. They just wanted it their way. They wanted a strong man. Jesus shows up on a donkey. Not a stallion, not a chariot, not a Rolls Royce, or some cinematic Marvel entrance. A donkey, which if we're honest, is hilarious. It's hard to look intimidating when your mode of transportation says, "I may also help carry mulch on the weekends." But that's the whole point. Jesus is not performing power, he's redefining it because we think power is loud, power is dominant, it's winning, it's making your enemy shut up. Jesus says no. Real power looks like humility. Real power looks like peace. It looks like love that does not need to scream to prove it exists. And that's where Palm Sunday gets painfully personal, because the crowd loved Jesus as long as he looked like the answer they had already scripted. But the minute he stopped matching their expectations, their praise got real quiet. And honestly, we may be the same. We all love a God, a dreamer, a leader, a relationship, a plan, as long as it makes us feel in comfort. But when everything turns confusing and costly and disappointing, we start backing away. Like, yeah, I'm not sure this is exactly what I signed up for. Palm Sunday holds up a mirror. It says, be careful. You can cheer for truth and still refuse transformation. You can want rescue and still reject the way it arrives. You can shout, "Save me," while fighting the very thing that could heal you. And even if you're not a believer, that still preaches, because how many times do we chase what looks impressive and miss what's actually good? How many times do we worship image over substance, noise over depth, charisma over character? How many times do we ask our lives to change and then resist anything that actually would help change it? So maybe the invitation of Palm Sunday is not just believe harder. Maybe it's pay attention to what you call power, what you call success. Pay attention to the parts of you that only welcome truth when it arrives dressed like a parade. Because sometimes the most holy thing in your life does not look impressive at first. Sometimes it rides in small. It comes in humble. Sometimes it interrupts your whole script. Plot twist. Sometimes it doesn't come to crush your enemies. It comes to heal your heart. In a world that still feels like a complete mess, maybe that's the kind of salvation we need most. Not more spectacle or more ego or more noise, just the kind of love that is strong enough to come in peace, honest enough to break us open, and stubborn enough to stay all the way to the cross. Amen, amen, and God bless.